Hello, this is LightnWolf9, and I am going to try to teach you guys how to draw Pokemon, starting with Ditto, Psyduck, and Snorlax. Why Ditto, Psyduck, and Snorlax? Well, because those are the three that are pretty easy to draw. I mean, there's other easy Pokemon to draw, like Magnemite, Voltorb, Electrode, Diglett, Dugtrio, Grimer, Muck, well, maybe not Muck. Okay, yeah, Muck. Slowpoke, pretty much anything from Gen 1 is easy to draw. They start getting complex and hard to draw as you go on. I think Gen 5 is like probably the most complex out of any other generation. But I could be wrong. I gotta look at Sinnoh again, because sometimes I get Gen 4 and Gen 5 mixed up. But anyway, I'm gonna teach you these three, because they're very, very, very simple. Or at least very simple to me. I'm not sure if they're simple to everyone, but they're very simple to me. Ditto at least should be simple. I mean, it's just a blob. You can pretty much draw any shape you want, put a smiley face on that, and it's Ditto. Look at that. Anyway, sorry in advance if I sound very tired, because I am very tired. I woke up at 2 or 3, or I think it was 3 in the morning today, because my cat had just pooped all over my jeans. And it wasn't your normal, nice, hard poops, it was diarrhea, so cat diarrhea woke me up, and I had to clean that. It took forever to go back to bed. And then the night before that, at about 3 in the morning, everything happens at 3 in the morning, I swear. At 3 in the morning, my hair is getting in the mic. The neighbors were shooting at people, so... Well, not people, they were shooting at doors, so... You know, that woke me up too, especially since the gunshot was right near my window and scared the crud out of me, and I wanted to get my bat. So that happened. Anyway, let's start drawing some Pokemon. Ditto. You draw 2 little humps, or a sideways 3. Whatever you want it to be. It can be humps. It can be a sideways 3, it doesn't really matter. Then you draw a lump coming out of here, and a lump coming out of there, and then you just, kind of erase that a bit. Then you just, woo! And there you go, there's pretty much Ditto. I mean, if you got any leftover pieces inside of it, just erase it, because he doesn't really have any of that. I guess you can make that a little better. There we go. And then, you know, dot, dot, and little smiley. There you go, there's Ditto. Pretty much anyone can draw Ditto. There you go. If you've got hands or feet, you can draw, or a mouth, you can draw Ditto. As long as you know how to use a pencil in any way, shape, or form, you can draw Ditto. So there we go, we can cross Ditto off the list. Goodbye, Ditto. It was nice knowing you. Let's get to the slightly harder ones. Should we do Snorlax or Psyduck first? I was thinking Psyduck, but... Yeah, Psyduck. Psyduck's easier for me. I don't know why, since I've drawn Snorlax longer. But Psyduck is easier for me. So let's put Psyduck over here. And this is how I start drawing Psyduck. Now, your way may be different. Most people probably go like this. Okay, here's a circle, and here's another circle, and let's do this, and then we draw a beak and the feet. You know, that might be your way to do it, but my way is a bit stupider. So, what I do is first, I look at this nice, lovely bill here, and I draw an angry ghost. Or an angry Ditto, actually. Yeah, it kind of looks like an angry Ditto. Alright, so I draw an angry ghost that's sideways. There you go. Doesn't have to be perfect. And he's angry. And then, after I draw that, I just draw a little loop around it, you know, and I draw 2 big ol' eyes, little pupils, 3 rectangles up here on his head, like that, and make them black, except I'm using red, but whatever. And then I do not draw the body. I don't do that, no. That comes after I draw the arms. So, I take his little arm and I do that. You know? Because he's always holding his head, though he doesn't really always have to hold his head, I suppose. But I like to make him hold his head. And then, you know, like that. Oh god, that's a terrible arm. I don't know how to explain this as I'm going. I'm actually a pretty bad art teacher, so I'm sorry. Okay, well, we drew circles, an angry ghost, 3 rectangles. These arms are like, I don't know, a celery stick, a fat celery stick. You make 2 fat celery sticks, and you put them on his head. That's his arms. And then you kind of make a little, a thing, it's a butt. It looks like a butt. You draw a ginormous butt, and you connect it to his arms, and then you draw feet, which look like, an eggshell. Yeah. Exactly like an eggshell. An elongated eggshell. And there you go. Well, no, wait, we forgot one more thing. You got a tail. There. Okay, that looks stupid. You got a tail. If you want to add a tail. Yeah. And there you go, that is Psyduck. That's all you gotta do. You don't have to make it red, by the way. I'm just using red because I usually use red when I am sketching, and then I make it black. I don't know why. Anyway, there you go, that's Psyduck. I can draw it way better in pencil, I promise. I would draw it way better if I was actually taking my time. But I'm not, because I don't have much time. It's already 5:30 and I do not have much time. So Snorlax. Snorlax is a bit more difficult than these two. Mostly because he's bigger and has more details. Like, with Psyduck, for instance, Psyduck is, 2 colors. He's got, oh, actually 3. 3 colors, because of the thing on his head. Yeah, let me move this over so you guys can see what I'm talking about. He's got 3 colors, you know, frick. Future me, skip to where I'm talking about stuff. Oh yeah, no markings. Basically no markings at all. You've got, like, a head that's 1 color, a beak that's 1 color, feet that are 1 color, a body that's 1 color, and his hair is 1 color. He's got no markings whatsoever. No spots, no stripes, none of that. He has no claws, just simple shapes. And Snorlax is pretty much also simple shapes, but he's also got a couple markings, and his size makes him a bit more difficult as well, because it's not always easy to draw round objects. So first of all, we got the head, right? So you can just put a circle. Yeah, this guy I use circles. Psyduck, no. Psyduck I draw the angry ghost and then I go on from there. But with Snorlax, I draw the circles. And you draw another circle. Well, okay, it's actually more of an oval. You draw an oval underneath the circle. It's a meh. And you erase the line that's there. And you draw 2 more circles. Put them a little bit to the. They're kind of more like ovals, actually. Now that I think about it. Yeah. And then, crap, paint doesn't do that. You gotta like do that. You can just copy and paste if you're using paint. Then you erase the lines inside of the circles. So far, it's actually a lot easy, a lot easier than Psyduck. You put you put his legs, his thighs there. You know, this marking. Then his arms are probably the hardest part, because as you can see, he has no neck. Like, no neck at all. His neck is inside of his stomach. So, that makes it a bit harder, because you gotta kind of make his arms come out of him. And it looks weird all the time, unless you get it right. And getting it right is kind of hard to do. Especially for me, because I'm a moron. Okay, one arm is longer than the other, but that is okay. And do you know why? Because I'm using paint, and I can just easily do this. There we go. Done! Now he's perfectly symmetrical. Alright, and then you just make him have little cat ears, but don't make them too pointed because they're not that pointed. They're almost round, in fact. There you go. And then you erase the lines inside because of reasons. You know, you make him have little lines for eyes, a smile, or a frown, whichever. You know, angry eyes if you want. Oh, watch, you interrupted me. Oh, I forgot about his claws. You put little triangles on his arms. I mean, not his arms, his hands. And you put little triangles on his feet. I guess you can make it more detailed than that. I mean, you can do like that and then erase, which looks a lot nicer. But I'm tired and I don't have time. Then you put circles on his circles, and there you go! You've got a Snorlax. Oh no, wait, you don't have a Snorlax. I forgot the most important part. His little marking. There. Now you have a Snorlax. And that's how to draw those 3 Pokemon. I don't know if that was any help at all, but if it was some help, then, great! If it wasn't help, feel free to yell at me in the comments. If it was help, feel free to praise me in the comments. I gotta go take a nap. I can't take naps. I have insomnia. Time to go write a story until I go to bed, which is in a couple of hours. Like 5 hours. No, 4.5 hours. Anyway, I hope I was of some help, and if you guys did like this video and would like to see more of me teaching you how to draw Pokemon, then comment down below on which Pokemon I should teach you how to draw next. That was a sentence that I totally was prepared to say. Thanks for watching.